Hello there, Cancer. Thank you so much for joining me here today. I hope you're doing really well. All right, so let's go into it. Pile two, what are your person's overall feelings about you, the situation? What is going on? We have the Ten of Swords. We have Strength. We have Judgment. This card's coming up as well. We have the Four of Swords. All right. And we have the Page of Wands, the Ten of Cups on the bottom of the deck as well. All right, just like the last pile, I think I need to get some oracle cards first before I go straight into this, because this looks like a situation where the communication has gotten cut off, like there's been a breakup perhaps, or there's just been like a lessening of communication, like kind of a withdrawal. Still a strong connection, but I do feel for many of you this is like a no to little contact situation with both the Ten of Swords and the Four of Swords here. However, communication could be restored here with this Page of Wands, because this can represent like, you know, like a text message or just like some kind of fun offer, but nothing too serious. However, this could be, maybe if you guys are watching this when the video is released, maybe someone texting you, inviting you out for the holidays or something, remembering the fun you guys had together. Just finding some fire again. Maybe they needed a break. Judgment could indicate, you know, they're starting to see something different. Maybe there was like a big conflict between you guys and they've had some time to regain their strength and to see things in a different light and start the healing process. So they're like, let's start over from page one. Vulture to me can represent, you know, like recycling or something like that, you know, cleaning up the garbage and starting something new. And here is Thinker, number 44. Definitely a lot of thinking going on here with Judgment. One more of these. And Flexible, number 19. So it looks like they could be changing their mind about something. Maybe they were a little bit more rigid before. We have Not For You, so maybe they were thinking, oh, the situation's not for me, but then they're maybe coming back around again. Maybe they're thinking, oh, you know what, I really do miss pile two. This is like the Judgment card. Sudden realization, clarity, truth, epiphany. A sudden realization has brought new clarity. Yeah, maybe through the fall season here in the northern hemisphere, falling season or falling leaves, changes transition time. Time changes everything. So yeah, this person maybe had some time to like grow up, to change in some way, change their mind, change their environment, and it is starting to maybe change their attitude toward you or life in general. I feel like a lot of you guys maybe are kind of detached from this person or just kind of like checking in on them, but you still feel like a strong connection with them. Oh, Imperfect Harmony, number 11. You guys might be musicians together. And a merry motive, number 20. Merry Christmas. Interesting. So yeah, they might be, maybe a few of them will be like reaching out for some kind of like musical date or something like that. Interesting. I feel like they're like missing out on they feel like they're missing out on their partner. Like they miss what you guys had together, like the fun you guys had together specifically. All right, let's go through and get some more tarot cards. How else is this person feeling about you? The Vulture I also see as maybe someone who's keeping a close eye on you. A few of them could be maybe waiting for you to leave a relationship and they're going to act on the opportunity as soon as they can. Maybe they've seen like you've moved on from someone else and they're like, hey, let's get this party started again. Because I do feel like some happiness here at the end. These cards kind of just feel kind of blah to me, and this just feels happy and exciting over here. Something has maybe restored their faith in you, in life, in this connection, the ability to make it work perhaps. Ooh, Ten of Pentacles. Then we have Ace of Pentacles. The Emperor is on the bottom of the deck as well. Someone is like growing up and standing up here. And Three of Pentacles. Yeah, they feel like you guys already have something pretty solid together. I feel like they're like, hey, I don't want to throw that out. And I was getting like the idea of recycling. So yeah, they're like, I don't want to throw this in the garbage. So yeah, I just got the message for like one of you watching this person could actually be like a garbage collector, worker type person. Very interesting because that's never come through my reading before. Okay, so here's the Tower. I feel like maybe something has really changed in their financial life as well. Maybe they got a new job and they're feeling more confident. Maybe they cut things off because they were just anxious and insecure about their financial situation. Here's the Six of Swords. Yeah, they're like, hey, I'm doing better. I'm moving on after this big upset in my life. Like, I just needed some time. I just feel like crap. I didn't want to upset you. I didn't want to bring any chaos into your life. Here's the Seven of Wands. Yeah, I feel like this was them maybe protecting you from themselves. So, wow, yeah, the Five of Swords as well. So I feel like they were afraid, like, if they maybe kept staying close to you for a bit while they were dealing with these struggles, they were afraid they might have messed things up between you by like maybe saying the wrong thing, doing the wrong thing, just like acting stupid. So they felt like it was better to maybe go silent for a bit. But I feel like they're finally calming down and feeling like the storm is over. They're like, let's do this. I'm feeling more empowered. The Magician here. All right, let's get a few more tarot cards. Ace of Swords, interesting. Ace of Swords, Ace of Pentacles. This is like a new start, new opportunity here. Someone who maybe wants to start talking again after silence. And oh, Four of Wands. That's another card of togetherness, maybe reunion, celebration. So more like celebration stuff coming through. And then we have the Four of Swords. Knight of Wands. This person's revving back up again. They definitely got their energy back. They might have, a few of them might have been like sick or something. Let's clarify this Four of Swords. So they're like, I'm back at it. Ace of Wands. Oh my gosh, the third ace here, you guys. So we'll see if the Ace of Cups shows up. I don't think so. I don't know if I'm going to do any more tarot cards. What's on the bottom of this deck here? Oh, Ten of Cups. That's beautiful. Okay. Let's get some more oracle cards. New love. Well, here's another ace. This could represent Ace of Cups, actually. That's what that could be about. New love or recommitment to love is developing. So I feel like they're opening back up to the idea of having love with you, of maybe having a relationship or just having fun with you again. Second chance showing up. This relationship deserves a second chance. Yeah, definitely second chance stuff going on here. Or like, I hope you'll forgive me. And you changed me. Yes, I did feel a pretty big transformation going on here. We did have that falling leaves card, represented transformation. Judgment is all about being reborn as well. You know, really seeing the light, maybe seeing how maybe they were messing things up, sabotaging things in their lives, and realizing their part in things, or just realizing maybe how much they do want to have a partner in their life. Oh, soulmate. Yes, this is your soulmate. So finances and career. Yeah, something has shifted where they feel more confident, like where they feel like maybe they built a foundation, so they're ready to bring who they feel is their soulmate into this. They feel like you guys are this really perfect match. All right, so then we have lifestyle, number 33. So something has changed about their lifestyle. I feel like they've left some maybe like idle pursuits behind. Yeah, for some of them, like playing some kind of video games, like, or something that was just really draining on the computer or the TV. I feel like you motivated them to change their lifestyle. So they're like, I want to change my life to accommodate my life partner. They're like, I want love in my life now. So this is an interesting reading. This is pretty hopeful. The last reading was pretty painful. That was like probably no communication situation as well. But this is one where it feels like things are just resolving and blowing over and like just feeling good. Here's love yourself, number 4. Yeah, you guys have both had some time to maybe rebalance. And I feel like they're getting more confident in themselves. They're loving themselves more. They've healed. And what is this? Build trust, number 34. So I feel like they do want to keep trying to rebuild with you. And they understand if you want to do things slowly. I also just saw L-I-L-O, like lie low. So I feel like they're trying to keep things kind of calm and peaceful. Like they don't want to make a big deal of this right now. They could also be kind of just like watching you, seeing how things are going without making their presence like really known. Here's the shark. Yeah, to me this indicates often someone who really has their eye on you. Like just waiting for their opportunity. All right, clouds clearing, number 6. So yeah, the clouds partying. I feel like that's what this card is about as well. So yeah, they were confused. It's like, was blind, but now I see kind of thing here. And they're getting much more serious. They're getting their stuff in order. This is like the emperor here, this polar bear. They feel like, let's do this. I'm really feeling the 6 of Wands coming through because I'm feeling victory, success, confidence, wanting to be seen by you. They want your recognition. They want your compliments. and your reception. All right, we have courtship in reverse, number 4. So maybe they were trying to court you before, and then they stepped away because they felt like maybe it was the noble thing to do. Because I do feel like for a lot of people here, this person is pretty decent. Like they're not being like weird and shifty or something like that. Like I feel like they really do want to make sure that they can build a home with you, this house. So maybe some of them, before they get really serious with you again, they want to maybe buy a house first or like establish some kind of residence, and then they want to as soon as they do that, I feel like they're so ready to like bring you into their life. Or some of them might even want to like pick out a house with you. All right, 8th house. All right, another house card. This transformational area of your life is about shared resources and intense emotions. Yeah, so definitely this is someone who wants to go deep. This is Scorpio's house. This is often like, you know, what comes after marriage, you know, like all like the really deep, intense stuff, just all the stuff of life you deal with together, you know, this is the house of intimacy. So I feel like they're like really missing that in their life. They're ready for it. And yeah, speaking of the 7th house, here's Libra. So it's another partnership type card. I feel a few of you are watching from pile 1 to try to find some good news from that one. Yeah, that's confirmation right there. Hostilities, number 26, because I do feel like there was some rough stuff. So I do feel like if you guys are watching from pile 1, you've been going through a healing process, and this is what lies in wait for you, is someone who, this person like is going to be waking up and just wanting to reconcile with you or make things better. Or again, this could be like a more well-suited partner for you coming in. You know, something, when you start to love yourself and level yourself up, you do start experiencing, you know, people who will match at your level. And maybe this person fell out of your life because they weren't able to match your growing energy. Okay, because they want to make sure they can match your value here. Door to value. All right. So definitely a change in their like financial situation is happening. I really feel like that was the main issue before. All right, here's sheep. Act with fortitude and cooperation. Cooperation, yeah, this person is just so like partnership focused right now. And here's kangaroo, be a force for good. So maybe they're feeling like they're realizing that you guys can do better as a couple than apart. And this is cute. On the bottom of the deck, we have ladybird or ladybug. Accept happiness and good fortune. So that's like the next step for you guys, is you just have to believe in miracles, believe in happiness, believe you can be happy. Sometimes we have subconscious blocks to actually being happy because we feel like we don't deserve it, or we're like punishing ourselves subconsciously. Many people are doing that. They're their own like punisher. So and you kind of like stop yourself from like fully allowing yourself to feel happiness. So ask yourself if that's the case, and if that is, you know, work on clearing that out of your system and do it like little by little, allowing yourself more happiness in your life, because it's only when you're able to allow that happiness in will you get a truly happy relationship to come in. So you got to just let go of the feeling like you deserve misery or something, because I feel like some of you are in that state. It's very common, so you don't have to be ashamed of it or anything. That's just kind of like the human pathology right now. Okay, speaking of that, yeah, a lot of you have been carrying that around for multiple lifetimes, like that punishing, that shame. So it's time to release that, do some serious healing work, some serious like soul healing work. And if you don't know what to do, you can always just use sincere prayer. And if you really, really mean it, if you really want it and really truly desire it, a lot of that stuff can be released like pretty quickly. Release your past life karma. You are an old soul with deep wisdom. Healing your past lives will raise your vibration. Yeah, there's some baggage you guys have to let go of. Very much interesting. Okay, so I'm gonna get you a few advice cards here, a few message cards. I just heard drop it at the bus stop for some reason. Like drop it at the bus stop and then step out into the spotlight. Okay, so cool. Yeah, so you guys are meant to shine more in this lifetime. And you are ready. Yeah, you're ready. You're ready to drop that baggage from the past and move on and be happy. Happy, healthy, free, in love with life. And you have the strength to get through any challenge. Yeah, you guys, especially if you're a Leo, this could be an extra special message for you. to close one door to open another. So yeah, good new life and love coming in for you. All right, so shadow message and a light message. This person. I don't know what you want from me or this connection. So they can be confused about how you're feeling. Like if you'll accept an offer from them. And this is nice. Your light helps me navigate through the darkness towards you. There's warmth in my heart for you. All right, let's get a few cards from my decks here. You guys have been, I think, asking for some more cards from here lately, so sure. It's always makes me feel nice that you guys like these decks. It's heartbreaking. We can't have more than we do now. And it's like we're star-crossed lovers. Will we ever make it work? And I saw myself in you the first second I laid eyes on you. All right, so they saw you as like maybe a true match for them. And here is You Are My Rose. So whenever that card comes out, I see that as like they see you as someone very sweet, very beautiful, someone to be treasured. They really like respect you. Because the rose is the symbol, I think the rose is like the symbol that's closest to God, or you know, something like that. I've heard that before. I feel like that to be true. Okay, I would just hurt you more right now. I need to be alone. I definitely felt that from this person, that they were, you know, trying to like kind of close themselves off and not sabotage things for you, with you. And you feel like a warm home to me. And you are my everything. All right. I think that's all I have for you.